Hello students, here I am with another video where we will discuss the MCQs that came in today's class 12 Science English paper of the CHSE examination 2026. In this video, we will deal with questions from all the sets A, B, C, D. Since the questions are almost the same across sets, this discussion will help everyone to verify their answers clearly. So let us check the correct answers for the literature MCQs set A 12th Science CHSE examination 2026 along with brief explanations to help you understand each answer clearly. What division and form was Churchill placed in after the entrance examination? The third or lowest division. Okay, so option 3 is correct. Because in the British school system mentioned in the lesson, the fourth form was divided into levels. Okay, so narrator Kauchanti, he was placed in the lowest division. Moving to the second question. What was Churchill's correct name in the school list? So, tanko na correct na ta kon thila school re? Spencer Churchill thila. If you remember, se kauchanti alphabetically jetebele school re student manankara list kadhile, setebelku mathe se kichi benefit rahile nahi because his actual name in school started with Spencer, right? With the letter S. So correct answer habo Spencer Churchill. Next question. What did the grandmother do while the children were being taught at school? So jetebele pilanku school re path padha jautila, grandmother kono karuthile? She joined the children, she read the scriptures, she played with the dogs, she returned home. So she read the scriptures. This is the correct answer. Hela. Next question. Whom did the grandmother feed in the courtyard of their city house? जेतले गाँव रे थिले से माने dogs को feed करथिले और city को आसला पर से माने feed कले sparrows. So answer sparrows. What is the primary benefit of diversifying tasks for workers? Options are: it reduces their workload, it increases self-esteem and motivation, it allows them to avoid responsibility, it limits their skill development. Here correct answer is increasing self-esteem and ability. Okay, moving to the next question. How did the sick man die according to his wife? He prayed, as merry as a bird, he wept, he sang. So kipori bhabare sick man ro death kipori bhabare heichi? So correct answer it clearly jana paduchi ki he died as merry as a bird. गोटे छोट बर्ड परी merrily happily तांकर डेथ हेइथिला. Next question. What did Peter Gilligan do after waking up? Took a moment to think, took his horse and rode, went back to sleep, prayed for the sick man. The correct answer is took his horse and rode without any delay. Right? Next. How does the poet describe life? This question is from the poem Psalm of Life. So life ko poet kemti describe karichhanti as real and earnest. What does TV watching do to the imagination of the children? Enhances their imagination, kills their imagination, stimulates their imagination, improves their imagination. See, excessive TV watching kills their imagination. So correct answer about option 2. Who was Babu Veer Kishore? The village school teacher, a wealthy businessman, the head pandit of the school, the Honorable Minister of Fisheries and Fine Arts. The correct answer is the Honorable Minister of Fisheries and Fine Arts. This is the correct answer. The Honorable Minister of Fisheries and Fine Arts. Okay, moving to the next question. What shocked the narrator when he stood near the window? The minister was talking in his sleep. The minister snoring. The minister was reading a book. The minister was awake and looking at him. The correct answer is the minister's snoring. Why? Because the narrator was shocked and disillusioned to see that the great man, the minister, was snoring like an ordinary person. Okay, so it was correct answer ta point 2. Option 2 will consider kari pariba. Moving to the next question. What was Mrs. White doing while Mr. White and Herbert were playing chess? Was reading a book, was knitting, was cooking, was sewing? Was knitting. How long did Sergeant Major Morris serve in India? For 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years, for 21 years. For 21 years is the correct answer. Why did Steve Jobs drop out of Reed College? Because he disliked the professors, because he wanted to travel around the world, because he received a job offer, because he found it too expensive and of no value. Last option, kahinki ना से आउ तांको पेरेंट्स को ऊपर अधिक डिपेंडेंट हेबा पई चाहिले नाही. लेट अस नाउ मूव टू द ग्रामर सेक्शन. 15 ग्रामर क्वेश्चंस अछि वन बाय वन डिस्कस करिबा. I dash here since 1920. Choose the correct tense form. Lived, had lived, am living, have been living. Correct answer kono? Have been living. Have been living. कहीं ना since अच्छी since 1980 माने इटा कौन शो करुची action that started in the past and is continuing till now. So एमती action रे हमें यूज करिबा present perfect tense. So have been living टा correct हबो. Next, the train leave before I arrived at the station. So when I was making the video on grammar, सेठी मु clearly कहिथिली जते बेले दुईटा past action अछि आउ second past action टा past simple रे रहइबो, प्रथम past action टा past perfect रे रहइबो. So had left is the correct answer. Next, he come to my house every Sunday. Every Sunday again. एटा मध्ये मु टेंस पढेला लको बुझेछि previous मोरो टेंस वीडियो रे. So he comes to my house every Sunday because he अछि third person singular number आउ एटा habit अछि every Sunday माने habit हला. So comes अब correct answer. Next question. If I have wings I would fly. So एटा conditionals रो आछि. एटा second conditional. Second conditional रे कोन हबो? रिजल्ट क्लॉज टा कॉन्सिक्वेंस क्लॉज टा आई वुड प्लस V1 अच्छी. सो इफ क्लॉज रे आसीबो पास्ट सिंपल टेंस. ए भितर पास्ट सिंपल कोटा हैड होची करेक्ट आंसर. नेक्स्ट, इफ रमा प्ले वी वुड हैव वॉन द मैच. एटी वी वुड प्लस V3 अच्छी, हैव प्लस V3. तो यारो इफ क्लॉज रे रहिबो कोन ना पास्ट परफेक्ट काहेकि एटा थर्ड कंडीशनल. ओके, सो करेक्ट आंसर हबो इफ रमा हैड प्लेड we would have won the match. Next, they were repairing the bridge. Choose the correct passive form. Passive ako baneba, the bridge was being repaired. By them ta iti omit kar dechi, so this is correct answer. Next, he broke all the plates. Passive form ta kona yara hobo? The plates, dekho all the plates achi plural, all the plates were broken by him. सेकेंड होची करेक्ट कहीं ये ब्रोक अच्छी माने पास्ट सिंपल अच्छी. सो वेर ब्रोकन हम करेक्ट फॉर्म. ही विल राइट ए बुक. पैसिव फॉर्म ए बुक विल बी कहीं विल अच्छी साथ बी लगे. सो ए बुक विल बी रिटन बाय हिम. रामो सेड आई कैन स्विम. चूज द करेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. रामो सेड दैट ही कुड स्विम कहीं ना कैन टा चेंज हो कुड. नेक्स्ट देखो, he said do you speak Hindi. indirect speech रे कौन हबो? he said that if I spoke Hindi काहे कि टेंस चेंज हबो. do you अच्छी प्रेजेंट सिंपल पास्ट सिंपल हबो, you टा चेंज हबो I. सो करेक्ट आंसर हबो he asked me if I spoke Hindi. नेक्स्ट, he said why are you crying. indirect speech रे कौन हबो? he said that why कौन कौन ऑप्शन अच्छी. he said that why you are crying wrong. he said why you are crying. he asked me why I was crying. he asked why you were crying. करेक्ट आंसर हबो he asked me why I was crying. काहे कि ना you टा चेंज हो प्रोनाउन ना I हबो. सो I was crying is the correct answer. Next, she is writing a letter. Choose the correct interrogative माने क्वेश्चन फॉर्म को आनिबा. she is अच्छी, is she writing a letter. So first option is the correct answer. Next, everybody knows him. Interrogative form. Everybody knows. एटी helping verb कौन? Does everybody knows to S उठी गला? Know him. This is the correct form. Next, I could not understand what he said. Choose the correct phrasal verb. To replace understand. Understand रो meaning कौन आसीबो एठी देखो. Option कौन अच्छी? Make up, make out, make off, make for. The correct answer is make out. ओके, कहीं कि पिलाने टिके कन्फ्यूज होचंती मेक आउट और मेक फॉर रे. बट लेट मी टेल यू, मेक आउट रो मीनिंग होची टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, मेक फॉर माने टू मूव टुवर्ड्स. फॉर एग्जांपल ही मेड फॉर द एग्जिट है. सो मेक आउट माने कौन? टू अंडरस्टैंड. ए सेंटेंस रे करेक्टली फिट होची. आई कुड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट ही सेड. आई कुड नॉट मेक आउट what he said. Next question कौन अच्छे देखो. The chief guest distributed the prize. Choose the correct phrasal verb to replace distributed. Distributed रो meaning आसुथबा correct phrasal verb कौन? Gave off, gave out, gave in, gave away. confusion कोटा आसी पारे gave out or gave away ए दीटा phrasal verb रे confusion आसी पारे but let me tell you gave out is correct काहे कि ना there is a small difference between gave out and give away give out माने कौन to distribute officially है जमती कि prizes distribution है certificate distribution है papers distribution है sweets distribution है okay but give away means to donate freely so a sentence रे कोटा correct meaning रोची to give out but the chief guest gave out the prizes. Dear students, in all the sets A, B, C and D, the questions are almost the same. Only their order has been shuffled. So carefully check each question and make sure you have written the correct answer according to the question, not the set. Okay, so that is it for today and I hope the arts and commerce students will definitely watch this and try to understand what kind of questions are coming in the examination and prepare accordingly. Thank you so much. Love you 3000 and more.